We bless you, Jesus. Teach us once again, oh God, in the name of Jesus. Today the Lord will be speaking to us on a topic that says Gerar. Gerar. And we are going to take the Bible text from Genesis chapter 26, from verse 1 to 7. Situations are not many. It is only people that are many. That's why you can see thousands of people facing the same situation. Here, Isaac was faced with a problem that his father once faced. This problem was the problem of famine. But for Isaac, he had an advantage of God's voice because God told him where to stay. You can find that in Genesis chapter 26, verse 2 to 3. In Genesis chapter 26, verse 6, it was revealed that Isaac dwelt in Gerar, and remember that the king of Gerar was Abimelech. This was the same king that wanted Sarah as wife during the time of Abraham. Though Abimelech had a testimony that he feared the Lord during the time of Abraham, but it is important to also know that in addition to his fear of the Lord, he loved beautiful women. Gerar is like a no-go area for beautiful women, especially those who are married, because of the type of the king they had. It is not bad to love beautiful women, but be careful. There is a way we can make what we have to become most beautiful to us. If you take care of what you have, it will become beautiful to you. So if you always complain that what you have is not good enough, what it means is that you are not taking care of that thing enough. Because if the care is enough, it will be good enough. That is why marriage is hard work. You must keep making your partner look good and attractive on a daily basis. Otherwise, your case will be like that of Abimelech, the king of Gerar. Don't go to Gerar with a beautiful wife if you are not strong in faith. Otherwise, you may end up calling her your sister. If your husband is also handsome, you have a battle to fight. Whether your spouse is good looking or ugly, there is always a battle to fight. Don't think you will have an advantage if you are ugly. It is your level of preparation that will give you an edge and not the look on your face. Many lost their spouse because they traveled with them to Gerar. Your own Gerar can be a place, it can be a law, or it can be a person. There are some people you mustn't show your partner to if you don't want trouble. There are some laws you must not embrace if you want to keep your home. There are some places you shouldn't go with your partner if you want them to be safe. All these are things that represent Gerar. Now, watch this. When Abraham got to Gerar, he lied about his wife. And when Isaac also went to Gerar, he also lied about his wife. That God asks you to stay in a place doesn't mean you won't be persecuted. It is as you take your stand that you will be able to represent God correctly. In Genesis chapter 26, verse 7, when the man of Gerar asked Isaac who Rebekah was, he quickly replied, "She is my sister." He married a beautiful wife, but he didn't prepare himself for the challenges allocated to that. Like I said in my previous teachings, that one of the reasons people marry beautiful women in those days is to have access to prominent men, especially the kings and the nobles. But the problem here is that some of these important figures may be after your wife. If your wife is not good to look upon, you may suffer rejection, because people with great reputation may not want to do business with you. Since his father wanted him to have access, he had to send his servant to another land. in order to get a wife for his son. Don't pray for what you cannot manage, otherwise those desires of yours will make you sin against God. Be careful of the place called Gerar. Don't go there if you are not commanded by God to do so, because in that land your faith will be tested. Many marriages are experiencing some strange things recently because they have relocated to Gerar. If you as a Christian goes to Gerar and survive with your gift without sinning, then you are matured. Your own beautiful wife may be your faith, it may be your gift, and so on. Anywhere you can be tempted to deny God in order to survive is qualified to be called Gerar. Many saints became sinners because they went to Gerar. The people of Gerar are testers of faith. They will test whether you know your God or you don't. May the Lord give you grace to stand for Him in the name of Jesus.